You're the one and only old Jimmer, man. The last 80s baby. Mr. If it ain't messy, it ain't me himself coming at you live and direct, man. Pleased and fortunate to be breathing here today. And excited to have a special guest, um, Seville Kennels, man, aka Seville of Seville
Something
Kennels,
like
man.
that. Yeah.
I know the young brother for a little over 5ish years now, maybe a little bit more now. Time go by. COVID kind of happened and threw my clock off on shit. Cause that was the day the earth stood still type shit. And then when COVID popped in, so that was like
That's it.
what 1 2 years off. You know what I mean? That whole little that joint threw me
Yeah.
way.
I ain't even know what money was when
Yeah,
COVID
so
happened.
I say at least when I was showing still it's like 2016, 17.
Right.
Yeah, so that's what 5 6 years something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
man. Appreciate you taking your time out in your busy schedule
Hey, it's
to
all up.
fuck with Mr. ItsMessy, man. Actually, um, um, yeah, shit. My first show, I went. I think yeah, that's when I met you at my first situation.
Right.
As a matter of fact, in Allentown.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
we
We
all went up
definitely was
there,
out.
joint, rode separate cars,
Yep.
and
We had a ball that day.
yeah, me, you, Dave,
Earn.
Aaron,
It was a lot of
um,
fun.
yeah, Katie, all the crew.
Yep.
Um, yeah, so that was a great intro. I talk about Allentown a lot. You know, Allentown broke me off. Pause. Allentown definitely put me. And I'm a Phillies baby, so uh, uh, it it was right on time for my first situation to be close to home. You know, in my home state or whatever. So it was pretty dope. Um, but Seville Kennels, man. For the people who don't know, man, how'd your kennel name come about, man?
I'm from Charlottesville, Virginia. So, I mean, I was basically like one of the first camps out of Charlottesville. Other than my dad was breeding pit bulls. So, I mean, took the name Seaville because they always call it Seville or the Ville. And I
Okay.
just said, hey, well, I'm going to become the first camp out of Charlottesville. And I'm going to take it and run with it. So I turned it into Seville Kennels.
Locked it on down, coined the name and the phrase, huh?
That's right.
Okay. I can deal with that type of math. I can deal with that type of math, man. So we shout out, give a big shout out to Charlottesville, Virginia, man. Shout out to the whole DMV, man. We appreciate
That's right.
everybody in the community who break bread with us. And that's our mainstay, the DMV area. But the earth is my turf, as they say. You know what I mean? So, what made you get into the American Bully breed, man? If it ain't messing in me, we talk about dog talk. We talk about how the dogs changed our lives and things like that, man. So, definitely, I want the people to know, first and foremost, from Seville Kennels, who's been doing this for, well, how many years you been doing this now, bro?
I've been with the Bullies for like 10 years. Like 10
Yeah,
years.
yeah, it's about the same time as me.
About
Damn
10 years.
right,
About
damn
10
right.
years. I
What
got
made
into
you?
it.
What made you get into the breed, man? Like what? I know you said your pop did the pit bulls and everything like that. So was that your main influence,
Um, my,
or
my,
did you just have?
my main influence was basically like my dad because I mean he went from pit bulls, then he had bullies. I remember we used to come up. I was still in middle school.
Okay,
My dad he took me to my first bully show with my cousin Mike Brown up there in Fredericksburg. But the
okay.
show was here in Richmond at the Roses that's on Mechanicsville, but it wasn't Roses. It was a empty building. I don't know. I forgot what it was
Nah, that
called.
was the show place. Shout out to the show place back in the
Correct.
day.
And
Yeah, Mechanicsville Turnpike. Yeah, hell yeah.
I seen my first try, and I was like, yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
like. And it was so thick, so I was like, yeah, I'm into it. And then my dad started getting on, and then he got out, and then I got a little older though, so I was like, I got older, and then my dad was like, you want a dog? I was like, yeah. He was like, but you can't get no game dog. You gotta get something more laid back.
Yeah.
I was like, all
Okay.
right. And I bought a dog, but it wasn't it. It wasn't the bully that I wanted. It was more like
So wait,
a dog.
let's back it up to Shake. So how long was your dad? How long was your dad breeding the pit bulls?
About long as I've been alive.
Oh man, damn right. Okay.
Long as I've been
Okay.
around, long as I've been knowing, my dad always had dogs.
Yeah. Well, shout out to
So,
dad. Shout out to dog dads, man. I'm one of them.
hey,
Um, Okay, so he got a lifelong. So he you said he was the one who went and propositioned you as far as getting a dog.
Yes. He get propositioned me for me to get a dog, and then I took it, and then I started seeing bullies on the internet, and then I was like, hey, told my dad he got out of a dog, like out of bullies and stuff. He was breeding German shepherds. I was like, you need to get over here, the money over here. And he was
Okay.
like, ah, I don't want to do that. I don't want some dogs. I'm trying to scale back from dogs in general.
Yeah.
And then I guess he seen them and he got back in them to him as well. So I've been running with him. And then I was just like, me and him got two different visions. But I mean, I told him straight up, I'm on my own way.
Wait, the OG. You had a different vision from the OG, man. Hold up, man. Hold up,
Yeah,
man. Well, so how drastic was the vision difference? It was because we could really have a deeper conversation about it now. I mean, you got some experience, I got some experience. So were they less bullier dogs, more bullier dogs, too bully for you? Not the right look you wanted. You know what I'm saying? What was it?
it was just wasn't the look I wanted. And my dad not into showing. He don't care about showing dogs at all.
Okay.
I put showing. I rather show dogs than breed dogs. He'd rather breed dogs than show dogs. So I mean, we just had like two visions on the way we wanted to work a camp.
Mm.
So I mean, I'm just like, I want to do my own thing. It's time to get grown, so I'm like, I'm gonna take it and
Okay.
run with it. And he was like, well, I'm gonna run it my way over here. I'm like, all right. So I guess we split apart, but at the end of the day, it's all love between us. I can call him. We talk about dogs every day.
As it should be.
So I mean,
As
it's
it
all
should
love.
be.
But everybody, sometimes you grow apart in things that you love.
Sure. Sure. And like you said, he been doing the pit bulls for a lifetime. So it's definitely understood that if even though you had great intentions, like I said, you wanted to hop back in the ring one more time. Like, man, I mean, just just go ahead and set it on down, Pop. Man, you did your thing back in the day. I got this one. You know what I'm saying?
And then I just know, I deep down inside. I mean, I'm not gonna say deep down inside. I know for a fact. Every time he see me in the ring, it's just like a proud moment because he like, damn,
Absolutely.
my baby boy really out here doing it. Like
Yeah.
I'm traveling state to state
Man.
and making it happen. So
Yeah, that's dope, man. And I'm glad a lot of people that I know who've been genuine about this situation as far as the American Bully breed and promoting and showing the breed. Um, a lot of us have gotten, even some of us older kids. Our parents have said, "Oh man, we didn't know you were serious about this dog thing. Oh, you still doing it? Oh man." They'll see the little accolades or see online and check the vibe out and everything. I'm like, wow, this is really turning into something, man. Because a lot
right,
of people, they which we'll hop back in a second, but a lot of people just don't understand um what this community does for you. You know what I mean? A lot of firsts we've been able to, go to UKC and different registries and see how they handle business, see how they break dance on that side of the track, so to speak.
right.
You know what I mean? And you get to learn a lot and you get to build some great relationships, man, and make some great memories through this breed. So I'm always thankful for that to be able to promote in a positive way the American Bully breed and let the people know, man. Sometimes when we're shy or introverts and don't really, you know what I mean, like to come
Correct.
out. That's what the dogs do for us. You know what I mean? That's what the dogs do. Allow us to come out, meet new faces, and create new positive experience, man. So I'm glad, man, that you were able to go ahead and stand up on your own too. You know what I mean? Get 10 toes down. Say, you know what I mean? I need to make my own world. Or I need to make my own situation pop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. It was like at first it was. I'm not gonna say it wasn't tough. It was tough because I mean he taught me mostly everything with the pedigree. So it was like now I'm just looking at stuff like, damn, do I really got it down pat?
So what class do you prefer for the American Bully breed? What's Seville Kennels? What's in the stables? What class do you? What's your mainstay?
Pockets and standards. I mean, I always like to keep it classic, just to clean things up. That's the key.
Now, now, what kind of classic? Now, see, it's a trick
I mean,
question. You got a little season on you. You know what I mean? What kind of what's your definition of classic? Is that clean or is that almost the new XL? Because XLs and that the ones that don't cut the mustard for XLs are now showing in the classic.
Correct. I mean, which is now is like the standards too. You know, you got the standards now just going into the classics. I
Right,
mean, I'm more
right,
of like
right.
I'm more the old school classic type of guy, the cleaner version. I like the cleaner because I mean, you get too much, you get it too extreme, you can always take one of them clean classics and clean it up.
Absolutely. Um,
And people don't understand when you do that, you get too extreme. You I mean, you take extreme back. You gotta have something to clean it up.
yeah, yeah. A lot of people don't care. It seem like they
Right.
wanna, they wanna. They see the train wrecking, and before in olden times when the people see a train coming on the tracks and you at the crossing, you move out the way. Like this new generation, like what? I think I can beat it. I think I could take on the train. There's a train wreck about to happen. You know what? I need to be a part of this train wreck. You know what I'm saying? And nobody knows when to quit and hold back, man. What do you think about as far as like since you said you know how to drive, you know how to say, hey, it's a little bit too extreme. I see a little bit too
Right.
flaws, but I still like my bloodline. I want to take it back with something classic. Like, what's the ideal dog? So what's your ideal dog for your camp? What class and give me a look breakdown or example if you got it.
Um, right now would be I would prefer like a pocket type, a pocket cleaner, pocket dog. On the dog that I would say that would be try somewhat my ideal dog.
Hmm.
I haven't seen. I can be totally honest. I really haven't seen him yet
Okay, that's fair.
because I haven't seen him yet because it's every dog got its flaws, and I mean
Right.
I
So
don't.
I'm gonna
I
trick you
never.
up. I'm gonna trick you up like this then. So what if you could take a piece from certain dogs that you have seen and you're like, okay, this is because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Nobody flies blind, and when they say they have vision and really serious about this situation. So you've seen dogs that you quote unquote inspired you. Those rappers out there, they've heard certain tracks like Luda. You know what I'm saying? Like if I had a little bit of
Right.
Andre 3000 with a little bit of, you understand what I'm saying? So what dogs in a
Correct.
perfect way be like, man, I want such and such head. I want such and such rear. I want such and such movement. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be a compilation. I'm getting messy down up in your head right now.
Okay. If I had to build a dog right now, I can build a dog off a couple of dogs. I would take the Jim Boy head. I love his head.
Okay. Shout
Cody
out to
Jim
Jim
Boy.
Boy.
Cody Dog Jim Boy. I would take his head. I love his head. I love his movement.
So head in
I would
movement
take
for
his
Jim Boy.
hip, and I would take Kong fronts. I would take his shoulders. I love his shoulders and
Oh, he
spread.
busting it down. Okay.
I
Okay.
love his.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's get messy. Bust this thing on down.
And if I had to take the girth and the bone, I would have to go with Champion Awakusa because he's gonna give you bone and girth behind it. He's throwing it.
So Abakaza, Jimbo, and Kong.
Correct. I
So he
mean, and then, because I don't want a functional dog
okay.
because
Okay.
it's functional. And
So
then
so
if you
go
look
ahead.
behind those dogs, I mean, yeah, every one of them dogs got their flaws, but they also got something that they're great at and got something they look good at. You
Yeah.
know, so I pick and I nitpick at things, and try to create something. But I also want the key thing is health. I want health. I don't want no not healthy dog. I want my dog at least to be healthy.
I mean, what's healthy? What's how long? How many years the average pocket American Bully lasts? Let's be honest.
I mean, it all depends.
See what I'm saying?
You know,
Now, if you get the
correct.
ZX5, I'm telling you now, she would get the same amount of miles on it. She might, but not put out on you around 200,000 miles. Goddamn.
Correct. But I mean, I had like my dog Callie. He lived till he was what 9 years old.
Nine.
9 years old. He was pretty healthy. He lived his life. But I mean,
Some people say the dog should live between 12, 14 years on average.
correct.
Yeah, but how many people in the American Bully community their dogs are last that long? And I'll get down. I'll be super petty. I'll say it even in the pocket world.
Right. I mean, it's not a lot of dogs that live that long.
Yeah, I know it because it's the motherfucking smashed in muzzles everybody trying to goddamn get, and them big
Correct.
ass skulls. And at the
And
end of the day, the tighter the frame, like you said, the tighter the goddamn and that puts stress from that. See, that dog is doing a whole nother workout. People don't know that that dog insides is doing a whole nother workout than the
correct.
average dog when you trying to
Because
goddamn.
and then one thing I have noticed and I pay attention to, if
The
these
weather,
dogs,
I hope, because as soon as it gets 72
oh,
degrees, I just be a weather warning for
that's a
half
fact.
these dogs.
Listen,
Get him out. Get you son of a bitch. Get him out.
I tell them anything. That weather comes. Hey, give me anything after 5 o'clock. My dogs go outside after 5. Because I mean, like I want to know. Like I say this. Looking at the dogs now, we can't even have puppies natural. Why we can't have puppies natural? These coming from Amstaffs and stuff like that. Them dogs have puppies natural.
I'll answer you why in 2 seconds. 1 second, my guy. I want to give a special shout out to Get More Graphics. Check out Get More Graphics. Yeah, shout out to Get More Graphics. Check out Get More Graphics on Facebook and Marketplace, Facebook and Instagram. For all your local printing needs. All commercial grade materials, t-shirts, embroidery, sticker signs, anything you need to get your business jumping off the ground. Any special merchandise for your family, for colleges, birthday parties, you name it, they got it. Check out Get More Graphics on Facebook and Instagram. A supporter. If it ain't mess, it ain't me. Appreciate you guys. So back to what we were saying. As far as the longevity of the dog, and then we were talking about the um,
Why they can't have puppies natural?
yeah, why they can't have puppies natural. I uh, I'll let you speak and get your piece.
I feel like we mixing too much in. I mean, it's too much been mixed in. Like dogs that's not meant to be there. I mean, yeah, we can get the, but people understand when they add the dogs that can't have puppies natural, you add more flaws in there because you're taking their defects as well. You're not just adding the good, you add the bad. When you
Hmm.
bring your dog, you taking their bad with them. You gotta understand what that dog gonna bring, what's the problems you're gonna bring behind it. Don't just say, "Oh yeah, I know what he gonna give me on the good side." What about the bad?
Yeah, well, I said it earlier in one of my videos I did earlier on YouTube. Basically, I said, you need to treat your shopping for a bully like your girlfriend or your boyfriend, your life partner. You know what I mean? It could be cute as
Right.
hell on the outside, but oh, I gotta have it, gotta have it, gotta have it. As soon as you get it, be like, oh man, you only got 9 toes. Ah, oh, and you got a breathing problem. Oh, I ain't even know. That's why you wheeze like that. Oh, I thought you was just feeling me. Oh, you got a real. I'm sorry. Oh, you gotta take your nebulizer now. Okay. All right, got you. But
That's
you don't
crazy,
know
bro.
until you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's so you gotta be careful out here when you pick these dogs, man, because like you
right.
said, man, certain things look good, but people not even honest about the prices. It if somebody did catch a dog with a flaw or that was didn't cut the mustard, so to speak, to other personnel, like are they taking the benefit of the doubt and going ahead and lowering the price of that dog, or are they going ahead still trying to gouge and get the full bag out of the situation? You know what I'm saying?
More than likely, they're gonna try to get the full bag.
Right, right. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of spreads the negative conversation sometimes 'cause for the people like that's not a boy. Yes, it is. I paid goddamn Kalamazoo heaven and hell for it. Like, yeah, but
I
that
tell you
don't look
straight up,
like this. You know
my
what
money
I'm
back.
saying?
Get your money back.
So that you can feel got somebody who so certain people out there feel like I said, if it ain't got the certain look, you know what I'm saying? Which I've been through them situations. I ain't scared to say that, you know what I mean? Like I said, I
Right.
know certain breeds and certain blood that I entered into my situation didn't initially click per se, but I decided to go ahead, be hard headed and take it the long, messy way and breathe through it. And
Right.
and to that point, what I did, I know I probably weighed in more. No, I won't say I weighed in more so on the level of exclusivity. You know what I mean? It was a certain combination of blood that initially had me like that dog in that particular bloodline. Certain
Correct.
things didn't turn out with the muzzle, and in most of these in situations, it was more the muzzle. Of course, when you got a little more sniper muzzle, which means you have pretty much more of a narrower head. You know what I mean?
Correct.
But other than that, the structure, the body, all that was great. You know what I mean? The rear angulation, everything, top line. You know what I'm saying? Was good, but there was that type of situation, and a slight overbite. So which I found out that shit a little bit on the back end side. But at any rate, I was like, so I pet home, you know what I mean, certain dogs that I knew, you know what I mean, had the overbite and had the shit, showing like I definitely went ahead and pet home them for the low, and it wasn't even a situation, you know what I mean. But at that point, again, you have the choice to go ahead and say, hey, let me go ahead and cut this dog out the program totally, you know what I mean,
Correct.
and still mess with the bloodline to get a different dog out of that bloodline, or decide to go ahead and scratch the mission. So I decided to go ahead and keep the mission and goddamn, carry some sticks of dynamite and blow and chop some shit down, and got it to where at this point, you know what I mean, it gives me exclusivity to my situation as far as the point I want to get to, because nobody else has this combination at this point. You know what I'm saying? I have the paperwork and the goddamn, you know what I mean, to prove.
Right.
So once we get the stamp on our situation, we already got the stamp. You know what I mean? Now we need the stamp. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it just takes time. That's all. Take your time.
Yeah.
To anybody, it takes time. Don't. I mean, for breeding, you got to. It takes time. You're not going to get everything. I tell anybody, you're breeding. You're not going to get that dog the first look. First time you breed that dog, you're not going to get the look you want. You got to at least double up on the blood.
But some
Some
people feel that because they pay $5,000 and and seven
I don't.
thousand dollars, and they feel that their dog can shit out gold. You know.
Well, I wish you the best.
Yeah.
The best
I
because
and I often talk to people. I say, you can. I don't give a damn who it is. Certain shit just click with certain shit. You know what I mean? If it
right,
don't, your particular situation may not hit, and it's like that. And people get, oh, the dog did not produce itself, or the dog didn't. Again, you was able to explain what part of this and what part of Kong and what part of Jimbo and what part of goddamn Albakaza you wanted. You know what I'm saying? And people don't understand what that means as far as when and my how I walk. You know what I'm saying? I want attributes and pieces from that dog. I don't want that motherfucking dog. I'm
right,
not going in this bitch that I'm gonna get. You understand what I'm saying?
correct.
And
I
some
tell
people, when they
anybody,
don't see the exactness of the dog or bigger than that particular dog on their particular breed, they're like, oh man, this stud is shit.
but you got. I tell anybody that. I mean, you can't just blame it all on the stud. What is your bitch producing?
Mm-hmm.
What about your bitch? You know what I mean? Your bitch gotta. You can't take a pit bull to a bully and think you're gonna get bullier dogs. That's not gonna happen.
Right.
I could
Right.
take a bullier bitch to a bullier dog and get bullier, but am I gonna get too much bully? More than
Yeah,
likely, but
there was some people out there asking me for advice. Not some time ago, and I gave my 2 cents, and they came back. It was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead. This the mom, this the dad. I'm like, okay, well, mom is definitely, you know what I'm saying. She got it going on more than dad do. They're
correct.
like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and take a daughter from here off this breed and run it back to the dad. I said, well, why would you want to go back and double up on the thing with the most flaw?
Right,
Yeah. I said that
right.
makes no earthly sense. Well,
But you
because
got
I still want to do that. I said I want to do the XL, and I still nah, brother. You take you a best boy running back to that mom, and then come back on our XL. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead and tighten that thing up, and then bring it back and let it bust. I mean, it's a simple formula, but most people they just it'd be money. I can't hold you. It'd be money
money hungry.
at the end of
Money
the
hungry.
day. That's why they got these chat groups now where everybody, again, like it's like a little a little car auction in the back.
That see that, and that's another reason why. I mean, people ask me why. I mean, why I don't breed. I do breed. I don't just produce puppies every
Yeah,
month, every 3 months. I produce puppies once. I might produce one litter a year, and I have so many bitches that I can breed. But I like to see what my bitch gonna look like. I like to show my bitches. I like my bitches just to have fun. I don't have dogs just to
right.
breed. I mean, I can breed. If I wanted to be a breeder, I can be a breeder. Do I consider myself a breeder? Somewhat, but I could consider myself as more of a shower. See, Kennels is just a show. We might have a litter once a year, but I'm more into showing and health of the dogs. I like having fun with the dogs.
So you show your dogs and other people's dogs, correct?
Yes, I mentioned I was showing other people's dogs before I was even showing my dogs. I
Okay.
was a handler before I was even showing mine.
Yeah,
I was
that's
getting the handle.
okay. Yeah, that's. I mean, that's a good perspective to have too. Most people come in the opposite. So when you came in from that, I mean, it definitely shows a different level of love for the dog and the breed. And differences of appreciation. Because I came in and I like I said, I thought Sean was for pussies. I ain't like it. I was trying to do the bite protection. I'm trying to do the weight pool. I'm trying to,
Right,
what I mean. So that was my mentality initially when I'm coming in. Um, but then I see I got a newfound respect, just for watching, paying people to handle my dog. I was like, man, I got to do this myself. You know what I'm saying? I got to do this myself. And you see what it takes, and he's like, oh man, that dog will embarrass the shit out your ass when you go out there. I don't give a damn.
yes,
Look
it
good if
will.
you want to. Try to be on the spotlight and did some crappy training with your dog.
I tell anybody, I tell anybody, me, it takes 15 minutes a day. 15
Get
minutes a
him
day.
out the ring, you son of a bitch. Get him out the ring.
15 minutes a day. I don't care what you do. When you showing dogs, this is main creep. When you're basically showing dogs, it's a discipline thing. It's a discipline mind thing. All you gotta do is get control of the dog. Once you get control of the dog, you beat in his mind that I'm here to control you. When I tell you what to do, you're gonna do what I tell you to do at this moment. And
That
after
sound like
that,
pimping.
after
Goddamn.
that, I don't care what you do. Like it don't even have to be my dog.
Facts.
When I was showing other people dog, it was just when I come, it's a discipline thing. I'm telling you what to do. I'm gonna dominate you. You're not gonna dominate me. I'm gonna dominate you.
Yeah.
And that's people gotta understand what dogs try to do. They would dominate you.
Yeah,
That's why when
I agree. I
that's
agree.
why when you see women with most dogs, the dogs is mostly dominating them because they're the dominant dog. They're
Oh
alpha.
yeah. Rule number one: if you got a dog, but if you got more than one dog, you need to do a check in every now and then of who's
Right,
the alpha, and hopefully that should be you.
right. Because I tell anybody, these dogs just run over top of you quick.
Yeah. That's what
They
skip
will run
days
over
is
top of you.
for, man. People don't understand. Oh, I had to call you 3 times. Oh, okay. Skip day. What does that mean? That means they paying attention to everything you say by the time that bowl come back around.
Right, right. Oh, you ain't paying attention? All right, I got you.
Oh
Don't
man.
even worry about it. I, I see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they on you. They following you every move. Now, what I don't
Yeah,
recommend is you do the advanced level, which I call it super advanced level. Never do 2 skip days in a row because what may happen, you have a high tendency of the dog eating and tearing up any and all of your shit at the drop of a dime. When it's like, oh, I haven't seen the bowl yet. Some of my dog instincts is really starting to kick back in. Like, damn, man, he ate the wall. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's definitely a discipline in handling the dogs, and like you said, a discipline in training them, and repetition. It takes repetition and discipline, to do this dog conformation showing, and a lot of people don't even understand it. So for those of you green people out there, there's confirmation and conformation. Now I'm going to explain it to you, but at the same time I was ridiculed at one point in time because I was saying, trying to say conformation and it's still writing confirmation on it. So I got to correct it enough. So confirmation or confirm, meaning something has happened that we have planned. We use that lingo in context to the American Bully breed when we say a breeding has been confirmed. The bitch is now pregnant.
right.
Conformation is when you show the conformity of the dog. The conformity, like humans do bodybuilding and stuff, and show the body conformation. They do their poses. That's what dog showing is. Conformation events. So I'm gonna get real proper. It's confirmation events, and each event has 2 to 4 shows. So there's a system, there's a level of discipline, there's a level of sportsmanship that's great, that we've been able to witness and be a part of up until the point of hosting and doing our own meet and greets. And you had that was another occasion. Yeah, you had your meet and greet down here, and the park off in off Midlothian and stuff, out there off of
Right.
Huguenot.
Even up.
Yeah, Huguenot Park out there, which was a great day as well. Yeah,
Right.
great day as well, man. Um, I know you got your family growing and everything now, man. How important is because you said your dad had passed down his dog instinct and dog fever to you through the pit bulls, man. How influential do you think you'll be with your kids in the American Bully breed? And do you have like high hopes? You like, is this something you want your boys or or your family to be able to partake of for years or what?
I would love for them to do it, but I mean, I'm like I say, I'm not pushing it on them. You know, like my son loves dogs, but if he want to get out there, I will gladly show him the ropes. But I'm not gonna say, "Oh, you gonna get out here?" No, you don't have to be here. This is my hobby. You might got your own plans or something you want to do. I can't push
God
something on
damn
you.
it, hold the lead, boy. Shit, Shirley.
Nah, I mean, I mean,
He
that's what he.
doesn't want to do it.
And I
Shit.
believe that. I believe that his mom. That's his mom all the way. I mean, his mom be like, if he be like he don't want to do it, hey, he didn't got to do it. I'm not tripping.
Oh
I don't.
yeah,
I,
most don't be like that, you know. I mean,
I don't want.
respectfully so, but at the end of the day, you can't let the kids be like the breeze. You got eventually, you know what I'm saying?
Oh no. Listen, hold up. It ain't gonna be like no breed. You gonna get out there and feed them dogs though.
Yeah, that part.
Get
Yeah,
out there and
like,
feed
oh,
them.
he just wants to. Oh, they just wanna, and all she just. I'm like, shit. Hey, something we gonna figure. We gonna figure something
I,
out.
well, I know what you do want to do. Get in there, change the puppy pads. That's what you
Yes,
want to do.
sir. Yes, sir.
So I mean,
Um,
yeah,
um,
that's what I'm saying with it though.
yeah, that's good, man. That's good, man. Again, I love what the American Bully breed has done for me. And that's why I love the hosting aspect.
Right.
When we do for I can say we when we hosting through functions because it just gives you the chance to put smiles on on people's faces, man, and just let them be able to enjoy an environment, a safe environment, have a great time. You know what I mean, and introduce their dogs, and to what a sanctioned show may or may not look like. Acclimate them dogs, acclimate ourselves as human beings, meeting people. Everybody like in the club on the stand side, so on the walls and in the cuts and corners. But them dogs make them jaws start bumping, don't they? Hey, is that ice cream man? It is. It is. Oh man, I always wanted to see ice cream man. Goddamn, two scoops, nigga. What's up?
Yeah, it definitely makes you get out there and communicate more, man.
Yeah,
Opens up a lot. You know what I mean? Like even if you're a shy person, go to a dog show. I guarantee you'll talk to somebody, or
yeah.
somebody gonna talk to you. It's
Mm-hmm.
all about having a good time and being around good people. That's why I love going to dog shows. You know, man, I love going just to have fun. You know what I mean? Just to see the people. I love seeing the old heads because we
Yeah,
got good.
yeah.
We have a conversation and just be like,
Current people who know dogs, just like this bully gospel right here. We trying to get some new recruits. We want the people to come passing by, come in, and you know what I mean, and see what's going on, and that'll help us solve a lot of other problems with these people in these groups arguing with one another, which are nothing but a bunch of breeders yelling at a bunch of supposedly breeders. You know what I mean? Trying to get new customer base. You will never effectively get new customer base if everybody's bickering and arguing, and our grand displays of a function and event is lackluster and don't really have no kind of movement going on with it. You know what I'm saying? Um, it takes everything has its order, everything has its place in this level of discipline, and I think again we just have to get back to it, just collaboratively, like even with breeding. You know what I mean? Once you get into a nice network and a cycle of people and everybody then pay their dues if anybody understand what that means, because a lot of people try to come in situations like this with their hands up like Jesus, like for free. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody wants to. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Nobody wants to pay they toll, man. You know what I mean? It's a simple process, man. It's a simple process with these dogs, and if you come from, or if you know what you know, I'll keep put it like that. You know what I'm saying?
right,
You got to come correct. You know what I'm saying? You come correct.
you definitely gonna have to come correct. I
Once
mean,
you do
because I mean,
business, your relationship builds and you can move on. Don't play it for that, because business could be, certain people can operate in the same thing, and if that's what you really want, then you'll operate in that space. But 9 times out of 10, once you come correct the first time, you do repeated business, conversations get a lot easier. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, it ain't even about. I mean, like I said, once the conversation, once you do that first good business, what I mean, y'all locked in more than likely. You ain't it's gonna be like talking to your brother. It's easy to talk to people. You know what I'm saying? Like
Facts. Facts.
I just anybody like the dog game is not hard, man. It's just like if you do bad business, then bad things will happen. You're gonna have a bad run in this game. If you do good business or you until you got a passion for it, you'll be here for a long time.
Yeah.
It's not a quick process. People like, oh, when I see people that telling one like, hey, I breed, they be like, oh, I know you make money. No, I don't.
Yeah, they swear
No, I
everybody. That's
don't.
why the vet raise their goddamn prices every time you go in the vet. Is that one of those American bullies?
Yeah, right. And I tell anybody, you know what I mean, you in this dog game, anybody said they're making a lot of money in this game, in line. Because you're gonna spend more money than you're gonna make. When it
Oh
comes to
man,
vet
you
bills,
coin
dog,
that right there. Say that one more time.
you make more money than you spend more money than you make because you
Mm-hmm.
spend on vet bills,
Mm-hmm.
dog food,
Mm-hmm.
checkup, you know,
This little stuff you try to do in
transport
the
for your
yard for your
food.
dog just to kind of improve. This is a little small stuff. You might find out you
When
got the cheap bowls or the cheap toy. Like, you know what? I got to buy some different toys because he's definitely going to break this up. Let me get these bowls because
right,
they don't rust. You know what I'm saying?
right, like even when you like when you showing dogs, you go from state to state, you travel, it pays a toll. And I mean, and I tell anybody, it plays a toll on your family as well. With the dog
Yeah,
game, it plays
man.
because I
I
mean,
just got a message from my young brother the other day, man. Shout out to my guy, man. He was like, I'm going through a situation. I'm gonna have to place my bitch out, and if you know anybody or can assist with the situation, whoop whoop whoop. And it is the fastest thing to a kennel going down or a program going down is a home in dire straits. Boy, I tell you,
right,
don't have 8, 9, 10. You want a video to
yeah,
go viral? Yeah, fuck up and goddamn get out, take these motherfucking dogs. Wait a second.
I've had, hey, listen, I have survived that fluke.
Okay,
I survived.
okay.
Yeah, I have been there. Well, I fucked up, and home got real tough for me. But then I look back and be like, was it worth it? It really wasn't worth it because at the end of the day, I had a partner. I have a partner. I mean, why lose a partner in the business for a quick second
Yeah,
of happiness? A quick second ain't worth it. You know what I mean? I build a family. If I build a family, ain't no need of going out there to fuck up.
absolutely,
You're gonna
absolutely.
pay more out than you have in the allow. Yeah, your dogs is officially gone. Cause when you paying that child support, you paying for any of the daycare bills.
Mm-hmm.
Your ass is assed out.
Assed out. Assed out. I'm
You
talking Prince back in 1993. Assed out, baby.
assed out because I mean, damn. I mean, shit. I love coming home every day, seeing my kids, especially when my kids running around jumping on the dogs, doing stuff like that. That just
Uh-huh.
make me happy
Absolutely.
because I'm fuck yeah, I got it. I got it.
So with that being said, how's the family support? Cause we just briefly touched. We'll keep it positive. You know what I'm saying? How one of the quickest downfalls of a kennel or a program or a breeder, whoever, anybody with multiple dogs, is a bad relationship because it's like them dogs end up coming in between them. Sometimes they feel like they didn't get the attention that the dogs get. Sometimes like they feel like you said, when we start spending that money, like damn, you got you gotta buy something for the dog again. In my personal situation, I know one time that we laugh about now. Lady went to grab some beef out the I think it was some steaks out the refrigerator. I was like, yo, like you. I was like, what you? She's like, these for the dogs. Yeah, they just got those today. But she was like, "Oh no, no." She was like, "No, no, you out of control, man." So You know, them dogs,
Right.
man. It takes a lot on the family when you showing, and it's different. Like it's different levels of this shit. Like this, I'm just, and that experience was just being home. But when you showing, oh my god, when you're showing on the road, babe, this I'm telling you, we gotta do this the one, and this going we gonna get the ribbon, and we gonna get this, and this gonna up our stock, and this gonna change our lives, and that's like you trying to promote a goddamn rap album. You know, I'm telling you, baby, this is it. I'm telling you.
Yeah. And then you go to shows. I tell you, while you having fun, you can't just go do one show because you're gonna be like, oh, I gotta go again.
Oh
It's
yeah,
a drive. It's almost like a drug. It's like, damn, I gotta go again.
yeah. I think
I
I
gotta
can
go.
beat him.
Yeah. Listen, I seen what he did. I can get him this time. I seen
Hmm.
it. It's like it's a drive, man. I tell my girl all the time. I'm like, damn. She be like, well, you only gonna do two right now. I'm like, nah, man. I got to do all four.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
I got.
Everybody know. Yeah, man. I'm just go ahead. I'm just go ahead and do two. Get up out of there. Yeah, I ain't gonna stay out. I got that drive back home anyway. Hey, you
Yeah.
on your way back? I don't know, baby. I'm hot right now. I think. Look. He's not even showing on show 3, so I think we can go ahead and win this one. now you waiting for the dog to run away. I don't even want to beat the dog. I want the ribbon now. Goddamn. I gotta come home with something. Goddamn.
On something fair. Can't say I came all the way up here for a second place.
And don't stay by a hotel. God damn, then you really.
Yeah. Oh shit. And you looking at about when you get a hotel, you're looking at. I tell you, I tell anybody when you look at a hotel, you're looking at about $600 on showing and
You gotta prep, get your food right, or you gonna end up getting the food. Um, um, I think we lost it. You gonna end up getting expensive food and everything from there. All that stuff costs, man. At the end of the day, um, um, yeah, it all costs at the end of the day. It takes a toll financially. It takes a toll emotionally when you're on that road. You're driving back and forth, and you're spending money. My dog, Dusty Rose, for some, he had real issues, man. Dusty Rose barely. I think it took our second road trip for him to start peeing. Like he would pee, he would never take a shit, man. He'd pee one time and he'd hold it. And sometimes he would not fucking go out. He wait till we get all the way back home, man. He bust through that goddamn gate. He start pissing and shitting everywhere. Um, you know, yeah, that was he was special, but it takes its toll on the family. But it's so much worth it at the end. For those families that survive these situations, because you meet good people and everything, and you're able to share your story, man, and
I,
that's
one
what
thing
it's all
about
about.
the times that really takes a toll is like around holiday season. Because
Uh
that's when
huh.
they always have the best shows around like holidays.
Right.
And they got this show coming up. It's like, yeah, I
Right.
know,
Right. Right.
I'm be there. And then you telling everybody you're gonna be there, and she's like, you got something playing. And
Oh
I'm
yeah.
like,
Oh yeah. 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 I'm good for that. I'm good for that. Yeah. I'm good. I'm super good.
I be like, hey, well, can we schedule for Sunday? She like,
Yeah.
really, really? I'm like, my bad, I totally forgot.
Yeah, I'm super good for that, bro. And I'm very consistent, and not with other people shit, even with my own life. That's why we got calendars and two calendars, and I get in trouble all the time. You ain't look on the calendar. You ain't look on. I got to look on the
Right,
calendar.
right. And like I tell anybody, it plays a toll on everybody. It
Yeah,
definitely plays a toll. It takes a toll on the kids, the family, everything. Because at the end of the day, it's hard, man. I mean, like, child in state to state. I got two little kids too. I got a 2 year old and a 6 month old. So I mean, my kids is babies.
yeah. Oh yeah. Like I think that kind of Sire G was born um two Yeah, shit, around 2007. What? No, 16. When was that? I think he was born 2000. How old was he born? Look, that's when you got a lot of kids, man. I got a lot of kids now, man.
Hey,
Shout out to my baby girl, man. Yeah, man. I'm 43, man. Just had another kid. My final kid chapter, man.
I hear
Um,
you. I hear you.
yeah. Now, man. It's crazy though, man. God bless her, man. She's sitting up already. Look like she trying to crawl. She been eating a little. We've been introducing to a little food because it was like the bottle wasn't doing nothing for her, man.
That's a
I
blessing.
mean, her mom milked whatever, you know what I mean. It was doing nothing for her,
Right.
so we just had to go through the time and go through the time, and now we just kind of took a little advanced steps. We walked it up with the apples and mushed up the apples and some stuff, and then I just blended up some raw oats and stuff like no additives and stuff like that, just to swell up her milk a little bit. And now we went from that to the apples, and then the oatmeal to the banana, and then I put a little oatmeal, a little breast milk, put pureed some string beans up in there. You know what I'm saying, and a little bit of cornbread, and she over there crushing. You know
Oh,
what I mean,
that
like a
baby
big
finna,
girl.
that baby finna swell up with that cornbread.
Oh yeah, yeah, she gonna swell up. Yeah, she just demand more, man. That milk, that liquid diet just ain't doing it for her. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Sometimes like shit, we had a baby run close at the same time.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I remember seeing in the
Same time.
hospital.
Yeah, it was like I mean, they grow so fast. I just like,
They
damn.
do.
I remember my first one was just born. I'm like, damn, he two already. I got
Yeah.
a baby boy. I'm just like watching, him like, damn, he getting big,
It's like I got something to
getting
tell you.
big.
I'm pregnant. Ah, hey.
Huh? Hey, I accept it. I mean, it's a blessing to me. I'm cool with it. I'm happy if it
Dang
happens.
right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's
God made
still
it happen.
it's still always like because you go through the matrix. Like I love all my babies, you know what I'm saying. But like you still go through the matrix real quick. Like all the shit you're not gonna be able to do just that fast. I'm like okay,
Right.
yeah, right, so, okay, damn right, shit. Okay, right now. Okay, so right, yeah. So I gotta get off
Definitely.
the I gotta get off the game right now. Yeah, you just might as well
Yeah,
get off the game,
the,
baby.
the game can completely be damn near shut off. Cause
Yeah.
when
Oh
you
yeah.
got kids, when you have a brand new one, I mean, shit, ain't no time for that for real.
But actually, it was my saving grace, to be honest, because when baby girl did go to sleep, I was able to go ahead and she don't like she don't like nothing that sound with some shooting and shit. She don't like no violent noises, you know. But God bless her name is Serenity, so she don't like no violent noises. So I gotta put my earphones in. I go ahead and put Alexa on, put some Sade or some Nita Baker on that joint. Yeah, I mean something low and slow, and
That's right.
yeah, I let that cook off in the back. I got my headphones in, get my kills for the day, get my KD up. You know?
Hey, that's all right though, man. Like I say, you know what I mean. Hey, my baby boy, he real chill. He like to watch TV with his main thing that really makes him happy, that makes him really laugh is his brother. He like to watch his brother and just
Dope.
laugh. His brother could just be doing, just sitting there looking at him. He just be laughing. I be like,
Yeah.
know who he really love.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's good, man. Yeah, they
Who
need
he
just like a
really
just
love.
like a lonely pup, man. That's when we have man, baby. We need to get one more. Look at him. Just look at
Yeah, I
him.
look at him.
And then it turn look as they get a little bit older. Then it turn, hey, go play with your brother. Hey, go play with your sister. Hey, what? Hey, go play.
Yeah,
Why you
yeah,
think we had more than one? Go play with your brother.
yeah. Get out my face. Give you somebody to play with. There you go. I ain't got to
Nah,
play with you all the time.
nah.
But I
Me
mean,
and my partner was talking about this. Really, the day and age, man. Like you got to be hands on with your kids, man. Like it's the day and age where people want to be too safe and too comfortable in this suburban world. Like shit ain't sweet no more. You know what I'm saying? These people are putting all kinds of shit in our
yeah, it
kids' heads and
definitely ain't.
stuff. And we paying for stuff and paying for the daycare and paying for this and paying for that. Everybody else got time with your kid and got influence with kid but you. You better teach your kids and show your kids
Correct.
you can spend time with them for that damn. They get their Google account when they turn 13. They forget about you.
And it's crazy because the way me and my wife did it, with my kid don't even touch a phone. You don't touch no phone. You ain't got no iPad.
Yeah,
None of that. None of that. All because I mean, like today's age, now you see all little kids with an iPad or phone. I be like, they glued to it.
right,
They glued to it.
right.
I be like, talking to them, they still just focus on the phone or focus on the iPad. Like,
Yeah, I
damn,
was only
I'm
get them on
talking.
the weekends, and they be like goddamn junkies. You know what I'm saying? So, it's Friday.
Right.
They come right. Can I get my phone?
Yeah, so I mean, we try to we really don't try to get into it as much unless he, like I said, my son has autism. So if we out and he has to calm him down, we'll give it to him for a second. But he ain't on it, and we locked it, so he can't even. He just holds it.
Yeah,
So I mean, it's just
yeah,
all about what I mean, what helps him at the moment. But more likely, when he at home, he ain't got none of that. He chilling, running around the house with the dog, or running doing something with his mom, chasing behind his mom, or playing with his brother, playing with his toys.
yeah.
He's just chilling.
Yeah, it's needed, man. It's much needed. The family structure, man, and like I gave my condolences to my partner who called, said he was in distress with his family. I said try your best, black man. At the end of the day, you know, uh, um, if we can figure it out and sit down and really, from a different perspective and really get past our pride and try to figure some things out. I said because uh, the point of that was I was like, man, I know they got two young ones. He just had another newborn. Got dogs. You know what I'm saying? I said woman emotions
Right,
is all different right now. You know what I'm saying? You collecting. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. It's not his. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I ain't giving his name or nothing like that. But at the same time, that's the general thing that happened to us, man. They emotions in this joint. They like we ain't know you was gonna be doing it this hard. And then you be like, oh, you expected me to do X, Y, and Z. You be like, man, you all I need. You know what I'm saying? You done put the problem on them, but it really wasn't. They were supporting us, but we kind of
correct,
overplay that hand of what the support is. Like, you know what I mean? This ain't what they do. You know what I
right.
mean?
You're exactly right. Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna say. My wife say some of the same things sometimes. She's like, well, this not what I want. This not what I really wanted.
Facts.
I didn't really want this. I want a family. I'm like, she's like, but I go along with it because that's what you like. I be like,
Facts.
I really appreciate it.
And big
What
shout
I
out
mean?
to our women. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I
Hell
really
yeah.
appreciate it. But I mean, and I understand. Sometimes where she be coming from. I understand she be like, well, what I mean, you all you want to do is talk about dogs, or all you do is think about dogs. I mean, like,
If it ain't messy, it ain't me. Goddamn right. You goddamn right. Baby, I got this breed, and this is 2 times Butterfinger, which makes it 3 times, 8 times Sugar Cup. And
right.
uh-huh.
Or when she say that, sometimes I just scratch my head like, damn, I really do. Like, damn. But I mean, like I said, like regardless of whatever, I mean, she stand by my side 100%.
Facts. Facts.
Like, she
It's
always stand
messy,
by
though.
my
It's
side.
messy.
And I just be like, damn, like, well, I got this breeding coming up, right? What you think?
That's gonna put
I
me
think,
out of commission for like 90 days. You know what I'm saying?
I know you bad, but what's your name? You told me don't talk about dogs, but what's your name?
Yeah, but I gotta let you know. I gotta let you know what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hit it with the like, I know you don't want me to talk about dogs, but what's your name just started bleeding today.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah. Look,
like,
so
I don't want to
you
hear
know
that.
the
I'll be like,
routine.
I don't want to hear that. She's like, I definitely don't want to hear that right now. I just told you. All you talking
What
about
do you
is
say? I'm back outside. Yeah, she bleeding.
and this would really irritate. I'm like, hey, can you hand me about 3 of them Q-tips, please?
Oh yeah, oh
What
yeah.
you
If your
need
if
three
your
Q-tips
mind
for?
since you're there, you know what I'm
What you
saying.
need 3 Q-tips for? Look, man, she bleeding. So, like, look, so I need to check. You need 3 Q-tips? Yes, I do. I need three because I need to make sure I'm right. I make sure my eyes ain't just playing tricks on me.
Facts, big
She's like,
fact. Yeah. Yeah, it's messy, man. This game is very strenuous in that right, man. And we definitely because like breeding is different from having another hobby or profession, depending on how far you're trying to take it. You know what I mean? Because
right,
you're taking care of livestock, basically. You're taking care of other living entities that have to have a certain level of care, whether you're there or not. And there lies one of the biggest problems is the times when you're not there because you can only be going not there for only a small selected of time unless you have like a full blown kennel set up or somebody that comes by that you can trust that actually does what you do. Make sure to scoop the yard twice. Make sure they got water and stuff. Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying. Go through the whole gamut to make sure your dogs have
right.
good care. or go ahead and give some plasma and organ donations so you can go ahead and go to a boarding house and they charge you fucking, you know what I'm saying, 500 through $200, $180 a day for some shit, and you see most on what they
Right.
look like on the inside, like, man, y'all marking up the
It be very expensive. I tell anybody, it get very expensive. You know what I mean? Like it takes a lot of time, takes a lot of energy dealing with
yeah,
these dogs. And it's just like it's not one of those things like you can just be like, well, you know, I'm gonna breed dogs. Yeah, when you get into it, you gotta really do your homework. You know, learn. You know what I mean? Don't just jump head first. Examine. You know what I mean? Go look at somebody can or ask somebody. You know how you run it, or you know what can I do that? You know what I mean? This and learn from their mistakes.
facts.
Learn from their mistakes. If you learn from somebody else's mistakes, you probably won't make that same mistake. But I
I
mean,
agree. I
with this
agree.
game, you gonna make a lot of mistakes because this breed is so picky. You know,
Yeah, yeah. I totally.
I sold I sold a person a dog, and I never heard of a dog being allergic to grass.
Yeah, yeah. It happens from time to time. It happens from time to time. Yeah, the bullies they're allergic to grass sometimes. They got all kinds of little allergies and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like he was like, yeah. I took her to the vet. She said she's allergic to grass. I was like, allergic to grass? What the hell she supposed to use the bathroom at?
Right.
He's
Right.
like, oh yeah, well, she can't just be in the grass a lot. I'm like,
I
oh
want my
okay.
money back. She has to shit in the house.
I'm like, I'm looking at him like, 'cause it was weird because every time he run the dog over there in the grass, she'll start blowing bubbles. I'm like, what the fuck wrong with this dog? He blowing bubbles and shit. I'm like, no, this is, I'm looking at him like, hey
No,
man.
man.
So he was like, oh yeah, I meant to tell you too. She allergic to grass. I'm like, allergic to grass.
Oh no, no.
I'm like,
Yeah, I done
regular
seen that
grass?
joint before, man. Dog be some of them dogs be down to their skin, man. have bad allergies, bro.
Her allergies is just she blow bubbles. That was it. I was just like, yo, I was just like, she just blow bubbles when in the grass, when she in the grass. Other than when you take her out of the grass, she's fine, perfectly
Wow.
fine. I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, yeah. That's cray cray. Um, yeah, man. So family, man, dog, man, show, man. Um, um, we got also coming up. We got the cancer walk this weekend on the 28th down in Carytown, man. Yeah, off of Cary Street at 3 p.m.
I didn't even
Um,
know that was this weekend.
huh?
I didn't even know that was this weekend.
Yeah, it was impromptu. I think she just put it out last week, or not even a whole. Yeah, about maybe a whole week now. For the situation, but if you got a chance, come on out, man, and support. I greatly appreciate your time, man.
I appreciate you too, man.
Appreciate your energy, man. I appreciate what you do for the American Bullet community. I appreciate you do as a black man for your family, man, and being there to
Bro,
raise and support your kids and your wife, man. It's a beautiful thing. Always good to see, man.
you too.
Um,
You know that. It's all love.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. I definitely appreciate you again, brother, and I'll definitely see you soon, man. And I remember one thing, man. If it ain't messy, it ain't me.
That's
Peace.
right.
Hey, what's going on, family? This is the one and only old Gemma, Mr. It's Messy himself. If you want to be a featured special guest on our next episode, if it ain't messy, it ain't me, hit me up on our email address, on our YouTube channel, Facebook, Instagram, on the website, I'mSoMessy.com, IMSOMESSY.com. We love to have you so we can talk about what you do and how you positively impact this world. You can be a featured special guest, or you can just tap in and comment on it live, but you need the link, so let us know in advance so we can give you access, and we can make it do what it do. And you might as well do it now while it's free. Just remember, it could be you, right here, right there, next to me, beside me. If it ain't messy, it ain't me.